Okay, so this is our breakup structure right here. Let me see if I have breakup structure here. Well, my breakup structure happened right here. So if this is my breakup structure, we expect after breakup structure for it to come down to this area right here.
Yeah.
The discount level. And then this is basic knowledge. This is basic Forex knowledge, right? So I'm just going to, so it doesn't. So this is our breakup structure. It was broken here. We need it to come down, all right? Because this was the high, the last high it gave us. We need it to come down here before taking off again, all right? Now, how do we know she has started her pullback? She necessarily might not even get here because of the war and all that, because it is what they call, what kind of asset do they call it again? Safe haven assets, where people move their money from where people move their money from fiat to commodity out of fear because of the war going on, okay? Out of fear of losing value for their money, all right? So this is what we know. This level is where to continue the buy is safe on the monthly time frame, but this is what we see on the monthly time frame, all right? Now, if we even zoom in on here, we can see she has swept liquidity there. She has swept liquidity there. She has swept that liquidity, and we all know that the next thing is to move opposite after sweeping liquidity. So truly, this sell is what we've been waiting for since last year, December. But we were not sure what was happening. Everybody was skeptical. Right now, we're in the second month, and she's still giving us a bearish candle. So let's go to the weekly. All right, looking at the weekly.
Now, from this weekly, I can actually see an equal low right there. You should mark out that equal low.
This one, right?
Not that one, the one above. The one up.
This one?
Yeah, just mark out that equal low.
So that is the draw on liquidity, right?
Yeah, that's going to be the draw.
Okay,
and yeah, that's going to be the draw.
All right.
And when it comes to commodity like this, you need to like take conversant with the price, like stay conversant with the price. Like if that area that we marked out is 1,500, so the tendency of price coming to 1,500 is slim because of global economy. So and like when it comes to trading, you really have to consider fundamentals, okay? Because most times when I analyze the chart, I'm like, if this thing is really ICT concept, if ICT actually works, why does this thing not come here? It has to come here, and most of the time it doesn't. And the reason you find out why it didn't do what you expected is simply because of the global economy. Okay, so for commodities like this, I make sure I look at the price very well, and I love to trade gradually. Like even when I'm swinging, I'm looking at the price as it moves. Okay, if it's dropping from $2,000, for example, now if it's dropping from $2,000, I will expect it to reach 1,900 and find support. Not necessarily because 1,900 is a psychological figure or whatnot. It's because globally, when it gets to 1,900, people will start to think that 1,900 is a decent price, and they want to start getting in on that price. And obviously, we know that if it's their
for a buy,
for a buy or yeah, for a buy, they will not see. The thing is, the major players in this game, they don't really do technicals the way we do technicals. We do technicals, we go deep into technicals, we go really deep into technicals because we are protecting our funds. So they trade based on liquidity, they trade based on the amount of money that they have to put in, and price can get to 1,900 and they start to scale in. I told you about pyramidic trading. They'll start to open positions. If it goes below 1,900, you say no problem, and they keep trading. This is how the hedge fund trades. These are the banks who trade, and these are many professional traders I've seen trade in life, or that have explained how this thing works. This is how they trade. So that 1,500 area is where that box is. That big box that we drew on the daily, on the monthly time frame, is sitting at 1,500 area.
Yes, this area, yeah, it's sitting on 1,000.
Yeah. So I just call that midpoint as 1,500. And for price, the tendency for price to reach there is going to take months for price to actually get there. Even if it's going to get there, it's going to take months. So that area in mind is just to create a sell bias around trading, like around this gold trading now, is to create a sell bias for us to know that there is a draw liquidity. Maybe the equal bottom there is drawing the price, or maybe that area that we draw on the monthly is drawing the price. Not necessarily that we are predicting or saying that price is going to get to 1,500 in this year, or I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yes, it's
Because
just like
you
an
marked out that area
assumption,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, you marked out that area now. Your students might start to think that you are predicting that that's where price is going to go.
No, it's only like supposed to be like a normal phenomenon that it should get there. We are not sure because anything can happen. Nobody controls the market. Yeah, we are just saying on a normal ground, if everything is all right, it's supposed to pull back and take off from there at least. But we are not sure. Nobody knows anything. You understand? So
yes, ma'am. All right, you can go ahead.
I'm happy you mentioned that. I'm happy you mentioned that. So this is the draw on liquidity that you are expecting at least.
And that's a key level in the market, 1,900. And if you draw it across, you see how many times price will break it, retest that area or something.
So let's pull it so they can see.
Yeah. Look at that move. Nice.
Look at how it's been reacting on that level.
So there is a tendency for price to sweep that equal low around that level. So that's an area we should pay attention.
Yes.
You're actually paying attention to it. You are not necessarily open in trading. There is no such thing as open. There is no such thing as wishing. Like it's funny actually, but for real, you don't hope that price does this. Just be logical when you are trading and exactly. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, for example, now you are actually analyzing this chart right now. The tendency that what you are analyzing will actually play out is probably 70% or probably 80%. It's not a must. It's not you're not the controller of the market, like you said before.
Okay.
Yeah. So just go ahead and analyze. Let's do our normal analysis. Let's look at areas where we can anticipate price to go into.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can have next week.
So I want to ask, what about this one? This also, there's liquidity.
Yeah, that's also a draw. That's perfectly a draw. And you draw that out, look at the price. Does the price make sense? Yes, the price makes sense. So if price should go below that one you just drew now, it should be reaching out for 1,900, which is a logical area for price to go into. Very logical.
So they call these things psychological
levels. Yeah, they call it psychological price.
Okay.
But to be honest, every book I read on technical analysis actually mentioned these round figures.
Round figures, exactly.
Every book I read mentioned it because it's just recently with the emergence of technology that we actually see traders migrating from trading mechanically into trading with bots, trading with AI. So even though this AI are trading for firms and all of these things, human beings still programmed it.
Still, exactly. So
it's still going to function in a certain way. Nevertheless, let's just see. Continue, ma. Just go ahead and
you also see something. Do you also see this?
Yeah, I see that fair value gap already. So that's it, right? I see that fair value gap.
Yeah. So there's every reason for her to keep coming down, anyways, because I mean,
there's high tendency.
There's high tendency.
I mean, you know one thing I love when I'm charting, when I'm looking at the chart, I just look for the areas where there are rejections, where there are large weak rejections. It's just telling me that price could not just continue to the upside. Like for this one now, logically, you would just easily think that price is rejecting the upside. This is the weekly time frame, I think. The week before last week, with the week before last week, you would have known that you should be expecting a bearish candle last week.
Because of this.
And last week was it? Yeah, because of
Yes.
that rejection, it can be that simple sometimes. You just have to look at the rejection very well. Go to a lower time frame. Look at the market structure very well.
Mhm.
Understand where the market is flowing
Okay,
towards.
exactly,
So
exactly.
that would have been easy for us. So you
Exactly.
should
So
you should just mark out your
I
lows.
hope people have actually learned this. If you can read candles, it will tell you that something pushed this market all the way here. Okay, it's only
But you know what?
that it will
Just
continue.
you can
But
just give
I,
them an
I don't,
assignment. You can just give them
I
an
don't,
assignment to
I
look at the
don't,
chart.
I just, well, it's because it's on a high time frame. Well,
Yeah,
anything could have happened. She might have decided to continue from here and keep going up.
and
Nobody
feel the
knows.
week. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's very, very possible. We just follow and trade what we see. So let's continue.
exactly.
This is
Yeah,
on weekly gap. I like to call it weekly, so at least we can see. Um, I call it the weekly gap. I don't know if I have it here. Yeah, weekly gap. Okay, there you go. So we have that. We just have to open our eyes to see everything, all the possibilities in the world. We are opening our eyes to see. Now, this is
yeah.
the, let's go down to the daily. Aha. I'm just going to, because we are looking at this area now. All right, we are looking at this
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
Draw on liquidity. You can still see more draw on liquidity on this side. In fact, I'm even citing a gap that this thing came to fill, and she could keep
And
going
for
down.
that gap,
It's already
for
done.
this daily time frame, I cannot necessarily call that a gap because it didn't
Right?
break highest points. Like the price went up, created a higher high, came down, created a higher low. It was supposed to break that high around 2,100. I think the highest point on gold is sitting around
This place,
2,100.
in here,
No,
this
the other high up
2,100.
there.
This one.
The other high. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So price is supposed to like take that level out for us to probably think that price can come back to fill that void or something. Right now, price still playing around. We
Oh
can still
no,
say,
no, Mr. Lucky. What
yeah,
about what we learned about gaps in here? Inside weeks.
uh, yeah, inside week gap. Actually, when the market is trending up, it's expected that weeks should be filled because there are liquidity sitting above the wicks. It probably did not grab it really well or something. So
Yeah,
when
I
the
would
market
have
is
expected
trending
it
up
to tap into 25, at least 25% before
for
drop.
dropping,
Yes, it didn't get up to that 25%. It didn't even get up to the 23%.
yeah,
So this is why we have to be careful. If you say you want to be selling, you have to be really careful because that sell is not yet guaranteed. She didn't tap into nothing to warrant that sell. This is why we should be
yeah,
careful. And then even here, why I don't know why I consider this as a gap. It's still a gap to me.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's still a gap to me. She's tapping fully into that gap. All right, she's tapping fully into that gap. But there's a delay in going up for some reason that
yeah,
we're still going to see. Anyways, I'm just marking out everything I'm seeing so that everybody can just follow suit. Okay, so we've seen some feeling here. Okay, and
yeah,
she didn't go up much. She just came here to create more liquidity. So it's more like the market is moving sideways right now.
yeah,
So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Next is the 4 hour, right? I'm going to just call this a gap from the daily that has been filled, but we keep looking at it just to follow such. Every golden line is liquidity draw. Okay. This also,
yeah,
yeah. What do you think? It's also liquidity.
yeah. You should make that one golden too.
Yeah. So everybody can see. So these are all possible draw on liquidity, possible levels.
Sorry.
Thank you, that she can get to. All right. Now,
Yeah,
looking at this, what next? The 4 hour time frame. Okay. I see a sweet trend from this gap. After coming into this gap on the daily, I see some beautiful trend right there.
Yeah.
So let me just mark it out. Not that I trade trend lines. I don't trade trend lines. I just use it to know, to show an example of what's happening. All right.
Yeah.
It's liquidity too, but it's liquidity on a trend line, on a so-called bullish trend line. So I'm just going to mark it as that. All right.
Yeah. Do you pay attention to momentums? Like
Well,
momentum in candles?
not really. Volume, you mean the way the candle moves, the way they speed the liquid.
The
I mean,
volume, yeah.
yeah, I don't. To be honest, I don't. Although they say the best traders, in fact, that's what they do. They don't even look at technical analysis. Everybody to your own game.
Yeah,
But
everybody to your own game, honestly.
at
We'll
the end
still
of
arrive at the same goal.
exactly. Now, what I see on the 4 hour, I'm just marking. We have to follow. I want us to eat gold this coming week. I want to really see what she's doing. So I'm marking everything out.
That gap has been texted.
It's been touched. Yes,
Yeah.
it's been touched very much. But I don't know. Yeah, that is what happened. She tapped into this.
The tendency that price is going to reach out for that gap again is very slim. It's like less
Very
than
slim.
10%. Very slim.
Yeah, very slim. Okay, and I see something. This one, not even SMC can teach you this. I see something. I see something. I see, because we are going to bring out everything today. This one, we must chop gold this coming week. Hold on, let me see. Let me just whip out my thing. Okay, I see. Let's go down to the 1 hour. I think it will be clearer. Yeah, I see something. I actually see something. Do you see what I see, Mr. Lucky?
Yeah, I see. I see.
What do you call this?
I think it's a normal regular partner that they would want to cock up and handle or
Yes, teacup. Teacup. So
pick up.
even if this is just going to go up for a while before she pushes down. This one now, I don't see this. That is why I said just learn everything, pick a few things. You will see it will just come to you. Oh, I've seen this thing before. Let's see what
Exactly.
it's going to do. Because SMC can never teach you this. SMC will not even, he will just tell you, let's wait to see what's going to happen. But
Yeah.
he will not explain that there's a possibility like this in the market because he feels that he's too big to trade patterns. I don't think so, because the greatest
It's
trader.
funny to think so. He's a funny person to think so because come to think of it, have you heard the story of the Japanese women who took over Japan?
Oh yes!
The
Oh my God, they are my
Tornado.
greatest motivation in this life. Housewives
So
of
those
Tokyo.
women actually they were trading only with patterns. They
Only
were
patterns.
just trading with patterns. That was all they were trading with. See, the best traders I've encountered in my years of trading, most of them don't even trade SMC. Most of them don't know anything about ICT or SMC. Some of them still even trade with indicators. The problem with young generation, with this my generation that are trading, is that they think that there must be a particular way the market moves.
Oh.
That's where they are wrong. That's where they are getting it wrong. To think that this is exactly how the market moves. And they will not think that the market will so expose itself for everybody to see that, this is exactly how it moves. This is that. They are clowns to even think like that. They are really funny people to think like that. You never would know exactly how the market moves. You never would know the exact price is going to turn, except you are a witch or a witch doctor or something.
Nobody knows nothing. So we just use all these things to know possible possible movements. It's not, we're not even sure. But this
There is this
pattern
guy
now,
from Japan. There's this guy from Japan. It's called BNF. Yeah. His name is BNF. That guy made $150 something million. I think $170 something million in the space of 8 years, trading from his bedroom. And this guy was trading practically with things that he put together by himself.
By himself, exactly.
By himself. So to think that there is one tutor somewhere
that is feeling like an alpha and omega,
that has seen the market, that thinks he has seen, that guy has only seen patterns. Even those things, when I'm watching some of his content, those things that he's marking out, I just see them as patterns.
Exactly.
Patterns.
I teach my mentees extended. In fact, this is why I was trying to compare SMC and tell them, guys, this guy is just repackaging. Yes, we know
I swear, I love those videos we are
I
making.
won't lie, he's good though.
them.
He's good, but trust me,
Yeah.
it's because of the knowledge he got from what he's looking down on right now that he's able to repackage.
Yeah, that's the painful thing.
He
That's
learned from somewhere.
That's what's pinning me. The guy, if you notice, he always talks about
Larry Williams, exactly.
Yeah, Larry Williams wrote the book that I told you to check out. Long-term
Yeah,
secret to
please
short-term
send me the name of the book again. I would love to have a look at it.
So when I saw the book, when I read the book for myself, I just noticed that this ICT guy, not just even
package.
It's a normal thing, Shao. It's a normal thing. Like people want to rebrand, and it's a normal thing. I'm not against the guy. But there is a mindset that is passing on to the young generation.
Yeah, I'm making everybody feel that if it's not SMC,
they know exactly what's going to happen in the market.
Too much. So, anyways, this is the 4 hour.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
This time, we and you will sit down here, we will gist for long, and we can see the handle is already forming. Okay, that handle don't they form. Now, on a normal day, if I was going to, I actually put up a video on my YouTube when I started as a trader, the teacup pattern. There's a man I know that trades only teacup patterns. Once he sights it, he's in that game. He will wait until he sees teacup pattern. Now, if he's going to trade this teacup pattern, he needs to see market break the whole of this cup to continue.
Yeah.
Downward.
Yeah.
That's what he will wait for. It will break this cup, this whole cup here. All right?
Yeah.
To continue. On the other hand, I'm not going to say teacup pattern is the head of all trading. Okay? What if she decides not to obey this teacup pattern and keep going up with that trend line we saw on here? How do we catch it? How do we catch it if she, so where does she have?
I remember that. I've missed trades like that. Because I had a fixed mindset, or I predicted
where exactly you're predicting that she's going to go down because of teacup pattern now.
Yeah.
Forget that. What happens if she goes up? What happens? I mean, how do you catch it if she goes up? Is the next thing. All right. How do you catch it if she goes up? Now,
and there is one thing about prediction that I don't like. Predicting the market makes you have a fixed mind about the market. That if the market is gradually changing, you will not notice it.
You will not notice because you're fixed on, just like I was so fixed on that GJ. I was so it was when I saw a teacup pattern going up that I came out of the trade. I saw a teacup pattern.
Did that thing really give you an entry? Did that
trade give you an entry? It wasn't only me. I was with a bunch of traders in an organization. Everybody saw heads and shoulders on the 15 minutes time frame. Everybody saw it. We were waiting. A lot of us entered that GJ sell at the same time yesterday, but GJ still went up. It was when we saw a complete cup pattern that everybody pulled out their money. That this thing is not ready. So you see, nobody can.
But then again, it's a normal thing now.
Yeah,
it's a normal thing.
Nobody can predict the market. You just go with the flow. Go with what you see. So another way is, what happens if she doesn't go this way? What's the next move? You have to look for a move that will happen. Then you know you're going to go up and join the bullish trend. That's why I tell people, don't enter trades on Sunday. Wait for Monday. a lot of things would have played out Sunday night. So just wait for Monday to trade. Don't just jump in the trade. Okay. Another confluence for people that trade patterns. I used to laugh at them when I started learning ICT. But when I took my time to actually look, I saw that, man, everything is just packaging last.
Yeah.
I'm seeing something else as well. This is also a bearish pennant. Go and check what a bearish pennant is.
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah.
So it's also predicting that this market might still keep going down.
Would drop.
Yes, a bearish pennant. That's what this one is still telling me. Okay. But then if she doesn't go down this way, because people using bearish pennant, they will just wait for her to break and close below this last low, which is exactly what we're still waiting for with Tico. All right. They'll wait for her to close below this last low and they are in. All right. So, but then what about bullish people? What would they be waiting for? Mr. Lucky, can you help me with that? Because I am having a hard time actually looking for
Yeah, I
it.
can hear you now.
So if it was going to go
for
bullish, what do we look for? What break? What sign are you looking for? Maybe I should delete this tick up because it can actually be putting our head on the sell so much that we won't bother
this is the
looking
1
for.
hour chart, right?
Yes. Should I go back?
No, on this 1 hour chart, mark out the lowest point that I can see, that you can see on the chart right now. The lowest point,
The lowest point,
which is on that bullish, the other side, from the other side. Mark it from the other side.
the other side. All right.
Yeah, from this side, right? Yeah.
Lowest point here.
Okay, mark out that one. Yeah, yeah. Mark out the next one up there. I think that one has been taken out. No, this one down here.
Okay,
this one has been taken out.
This one didn't even touch the trend line. Oh,
no, the one up there. Just zoom in again. Yeah, this one sitting around 2020. The one sitting around 2200 area and 2020 area.
This one.
Yeah, mark it out.
Next one. Okay.
I think that created a double bottom. A double. Okay, that's going to be a draw on liquidity on Monday. So what I would expect for Monday is that, and what I would expect you guys to really do, if you are able to catch around this pullback that you see there, that fake pullback, that inducement, what you guys call inducement, right? Because now they are inducing buyers, they are inducing those that think this is a double bottom to buy into it. But forgetting that the market has been creating bearish structure over the higher time frame. So people will start to buy here already. That's a very nice pattern. 1, 2, 3 is showing guys that this thing is bullish, of which that thing is not bullish. It's only bullish on Friday. It was only bullish the last hours of Friday. And even Friday candle closed bearish. So to wake up on Monday morning and say I want to buy gold is going to be funny. Nevertheless, if you wanted to buy gold, you have to wait for a proper break and close of the next resistance. And the next resistance is at this 1, 2, 3 pattern up there. Yeah, go left. The next, yes, that 1, 2, 3 pattern up there is the resistance. It was what stopped price from going further to the upside when it created a long wick to the upside. So take a box around it. Yeah, perfect. Just the candle wick, just that. Yes, just like that. I think how did you even learn how to draw only the candle wicks? I learned that from a trader.
I don't know how. See, this one, I don't know how I learned it. I don't know.
Yeah, I
learned
saw
that there's money in the week.
I learned this one from Qbank's course. I took his course, and that was where I learned how to draw the wick to the body, and the wick to the body can act as a strategy. So persons just trade the wick to the body, wait for price to trade back.
I remember where I got it from. SMC 2017. SMC 2021. SMC 2020. Okay. Yes, he mentioned about money being in weeks, and we can mark it out and know the level that she could tap into. You know what they call consequent encroachment. So that it's either going to be 25%, 50%, or the whole gap, the whole week will be taken off.
Will be filled, yeah.
Yes, I taught my mentees this year. It was
You would have to wait for a break and a close. The candle should close above it properly on this 1 hour time frame. So when you see it, yes, that's when you should start looking for buys. But for now, everything is pointing to the downside.
Beautiful. So we are going to wait and we'll see. You could set an alarm here. Set an alarm here. I'd rather set an alarm here anyways. So this is our drive on gold. So if she's going up, what is her next pull on liquidity? Is right here. She's going to close this whole gap.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. There's a lot of liquidity. Oh man, even there's a possibility to go all the way here. 2059, 2065, 20. I'm looking for 2064,000. This one looks good. Psychological.
Yeah.
I'm seeing 2064.000 there. 2064 around there. 2064. 000 around here. Yeah. So see, there's a lot to. I really wanted this market to continue to sweep this liquidity, to be honest, but we don't know. We have to wait. There's a possibility she will go this way or she will go this way. More points are on here because we have so many confluences using our patterns. I see a bearish pennant. I see an upside down teacup. I see, so she might just continue selling, but we have to wait for confirmation. All right. So the next one we'll go for gold. The next one we are meant to go to is thank you so much, Mr. Flourish. You're just a darling. The next one we are going for G card. Or should we do GJ first? Mr. Lucky.
Let's see GJ first.
All right, GJ first.
I mean, I love GJ. I've been trading GJ
like GJ is calling my eye.
I chose GJ. The reason I chose GJ was because the reason why I chose to trade GJ was because when I was trading gold in 2020, I just started trading in 2019, and then I was trading gold in 2020. I noticed that gold was too fast. It was paying me. At first, I was excited. That beginner's excitement. I was excited, like, wow, this thing can pay me like this. Wow, $50 in a single day from gold, and I'm super happy. And I'm like, but when this thing started taking my money or more, this thing almost wrecked me gold. So I just quit trading, and I told myself I'm never trading gold. So what's the next best thing to trade? What would be the next best markets to trade that will give me a very high pip value and a high pip range on a daily basis? So I did my research. I saw that the pound pairs are really good. And among the pound pairs,
I think I was drawn more to GU than GJ. But right now, the US dollar is so unstable. It's so unstable, and it's going to be.
I showed you GJ charts the other day, and I was like, anybody that has been trading GJ has been trying. Like, this thing is just all over the place.
No man. Let's continue. So this is the monthly. All right.
You should start by marking out those areas that you marked out that day.
All right. So the GJ, let's see. This is obviously bullish. Then you can see. Well, let's see after the bullish, after this down, she's looking like she's progressing upward. So immediate trend is upward. But then what is she does the draw on liquidity? Like the draw on liquidity is right here. Right?
That's it. Yeah.
There's another one right here. Beautiful one. Oh, with a sweet other block, right?
Yeah.
This other block is so sweet. I don't want
that other block. We also call it supply zone or something.
They call it the supply zone. This one has been untouched. It's very fresh. Okay. Right. This is nice. So these are the immediate ones. If you can keep going, but this is where we'll stop. So this is our immediate draw on liquidity on the monthly. So what do we do now? We go down to the weekly.
Yeah. I want to know. I want to chip in.
She's almost there.
Yeah, I want to chip in something. Like when you guys are trading, learn to understand what it means for price to form support and what it means for price to form resistance. That's a key ingredient in trading, because everything about trading, like they will tell you when you first start, is buy low and sell high. For some of us right now, we want to buy at this resistance, like you see, like when we first started trading, we'll be looking to buy at the resistance. But it took me years to actually understand that the concept is really to buy low. And buying low simply means you should buy higher lows. Buy higher lows. So if you mark out your chart, you see if the price is trending to the upside, you start to print higher highs, higher lows. Don't make a mistake to buy a double top. This thing actually is not a double top yet. It's not a confirmed double top. It's not even a double top. But to me, I'll call it a double top because price is at take profit target already. If you had bought the higher low down there, that would be a take profit one. So why do you want to buy a take profit one? Except you are trading on a lower time frame, and on the lower time frame, you can see a trend in the trend. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Of
See,
course,
the
there will be a
basic thing,
trend.
the basic thing for traders that I believe every trader must master, like you have to master this, is market structure. After mastering market structure, you can start adding other ingredients. Even when you are trading with indicators, even when you are trading with other things and you are trading with indicators, make sure you master market structure. Know what it means for price to be at higher lows and at lower highs, because it's simple. You buy at higher lows and then you sell at lower highs. That's what the concept is really all about. And even these ICT traders are waiting for price to come into a fair value gap or to a bullish order block or something. They are waiting to buy at a lower high, a higher low, or a lower high. That's what it's that simple. Because let me stop there for now. More will come
Because
into it.
you go so deep and you confuse everybody. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah, yeah,
like to keep it simple. Okay.
yeah.
So this is what you're expecting, because you can see liquid, like it's either she breaks to come up here,
Yeah.
okay, or she goes back down. So we are not sure. That's why everybody should cool off and see what's going to happen. Well, this is what we see on the weekly. Let's go down to the daily and see something.
Wait, on the weekly, that weekly last week's candle, did it break the high of the prior week candle?
No, it did not. So she might still, she did not. So look at it. Okay, this is the okay, the previous week. No, it's I won't say break.
It did. So what you should do now, just mark out the fair value gap on that push.
This was the former candle from last week.
That large candle, draw a
Yeah.
Fibonacci from the body of the for only the body of the candle. Just the body of the candle.
Okay.
Then no, draw it from bottom to top. Draw it from bottom to top. So I can easily see the numbers. Rather
Okay.
draw it from
Oh yeah.
bottom
So
to
so
top.
sorry. So sorry. It's a bullish. So yeah, it shouldn't have been. It should have been the other way around. No problem. I'll just
Yeah.
delete. Sorry. Yes. So from the bottom to the top. Yeah.
Yeah,
That.
just the body.
So
Then
you
on that, just put a zone on 50 and 61.8. Just put a box on there.
discount zone.
Yeah. Then you can delete the Fibonacci now. Now you can drop down to a 4 hourly time frame. But wait, before then, you can see these two candles in between that. Like if you look at the pattern where it looks like a W, the ones in the middle, the white and the blue candle in the middle. No. Yeah. Yeah, the ones in the middle right there. Those ones are the middle. So it looks like a W pattern if you look at it very well. So
Yeah.
those ones at the middle, those two candles at the middle, place a line on the body of the candle. That's the close of the bullish one and then the open of the bearish one. Place a line there, like horizontal ray. Yeah, yeah. Just place a line there. So that would be the max area that we expect price to retrace to
Trace to
come this week. Yeah,
before pulling up.
yeah. So we can drop to the 4 hour time frame now. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
And the reason why I do this is because I'm basically a trend trader. I love to trade in the direction of the trend.
Yeah,
what
so
the
you're
market
more
is
of a
doing,
continuation trader. I am a reversal trader. I'm looking for reversals.
you're looking for break of structures and all of that.
And reversals. I'm looking for change, I'm looking for change of character.
Yeah.
Fair value gaps. So
On
you
what time frame
continue.
specifically? What time frame do you
If
look
I
for your
find,
character?
because I start from the monthly, if I find my position on the 4-hour, right? And
Yeah.
she close to that place. Like, let's say I was considering a buy here. I mean, a sell. Let's say I was considering a sell here. All right. I was considering because
Yeah.
she touched a major. Let's say I was considering a sell here. I will drop down to the 15 minutes and look for a reason for that sell.
Okay.
So if I don't see now, if I mark this, that's how I do my entries. If I mark this right here, right? We
Yeah.
get on, let's go to the 15 minutes. Let's see. Let's see how it looks. So if you look, you would see that it looks like
There was a break of structure.
she has on the 15 minutes, she gave us something that looked like a break of structure before she started worrying everybody. So
Did
this
she
is what
create a new high?
no, this was the entry, right? So we
Yeah.
wanted to see change of character, or where did we see? Now you are calling my attention to something because we saw a change of character. Okay, this is what we saw. Sorry. This is what we saw. We saw this. We saw that she didn't give us a new high. See, it's good to look at it.
Yeah.
She did not. This was just the first entry. She gave us that. We were waiting for her to. All right. See the teacup. See the teacup here that we saw right there. And then we left. But hold up. Let's see. Yes, this was what she gave us that we thought that this was what she did. This was the high. Once she entered, okay, this was the high that she gave us, the break of structure. We were expecting that she would drop from inside this gap. There was a gap here, right?
Yeah.
But she did not do that. And everybody was tired.
But that was
Everybody.
actually because it was Friday. People were already probably not
Everybody
in the
was
market.
tired. So we were expecting her to actually drop after giving us that, a change of structure. And then we expected that she would drop from here. Instead, she gave us a teacup. So when we saw that teacup, where everybody just said, man, we can't reach this. Look at your teacup right there. So we know that if she's pulling back, you just give us the handle. And
There
then
is a gap I want you to help me mark out on this time frame. I can see it from here. Just after price broke above 187.4 something. Try to drag it up a little. No, yeah, you can pull the chart up a little. Not this top, not at the top here. Not at the top here. I'm seeing a potential drag on liquidity, something that could drag the price back down. So put the chart up.
this week.
No. It's still below. Around 187
Okay.
area.
Yeah.
Going 187,400 area. Not even that one. Not
This
that
one.
one. No. 187,450. Around
Ooh,
187.4.
all the way down. Ooh.
Yeah, this area here.
Oh, we marked it already. What did we mark it
You
as?
marked
We marked it already. Let's go back. How many people are still here with us? Let's see. Okay.
we still have like 5 participants with us.
No problem.
Okay. I can see a lot of things right now.
Sorry, let's go back. We have to go back. So you see, we already marked that area. I'm trying to remember how we got there.
Was it those candles? Those double candles that were standing? Okay, we got it from the candles that were standing side by side.
Okay, from the 4-hour, the W looking thing.
Yeah.
Yes, this one.
Yeah.
This is where we got it from. Let me just mark it out. So All right, good. So let's go back to our 15 minutes. Yeah, so you're looking at that draw on liquidity because of the double there. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's if she's coming down.
Yeah, that should be your target.
And then, so if she's coming down, you should be expecting this break of structure.
Exactly.
For her to, then you're coming down. All
Yeah,
right.
put a box around that break of structure area so we can.
Okay, hold on. Let me open it well. Okay.
Yeah. So if I see a break of this structure on Monday, I will go short.
Exactly. But
and
then
I'll take my profit at 187.500, 187.450.
yeah, 450.
And then I'll wait if price is going to reach out for 187 flat. If it doesn't reach out for 187 flat, I will now look for a break of structure to the upside.
Exactly. There's actually something
continue to go long.
187 flats. Okay. No, 187.8.
187 flat is down below. It's down below.
Below all the way here. Around here. There's even a gap there to show.
Yeah, that's why I said price can reach out for 187 flat.
87. Yeah. Yeah, that gap. Yeah, that gap.
But for me, with my experience with the market, with GJ particularly, the tendency of price reaching out for 187 flat is quite slim, unless there's a break of 187.500.
I see.
So that's how I trade. As
GJ.
I just look at it as I come, like one step at a time.
So okay. So those that are planning to continue this bullish move will have to wait for market to break and close above this teacup that we see here. All right. So
yeah,
around here, we need to see a break and close around here to continue this market up. So there you go. Okay, I think someone is asking questions.
all right.
Mr. Solomon, do you have a question? He said me, and I'm wondering what me is.
No, when you asked who was with us, I think that was when he typed
Okay, great. So these are our outcomes for GJ. All right, our outcomes for GJ. Where is that my thing? Okay. No. Mr. Teacup, that's what we call that man. That man, before he loses a trade, hey, before he loses the trade, just know the market is misbehaving. With this is Teacup pattern. That's all he does.
He's looking
for Teacup.
I mean, that's what resonates with him. So
it doesn't ever miss it.
Even the persons watching right now, I really don't encourage you guys to. At the beginning, I would expect you to do exactly what we are doing. Mark out the level for like the way you master a skill is actually practice, not perfection. You don't master a skill by by perfection, or say I want to do it as perfect as Flourish did it, or as perfect as Mrs. Chioma did it. No, that's not how you learn a skill. You learn a skill by practicing it on a daily basis. Okay.
Do you see something? Even if we're not using Teacup pattern, what do you see? Do you see that, Mr. Lucky? Is he still here with us?
I'm here with you.
Okay, did you see what I just did for you? Did you see that? Did you see it? I can't hear you. Okay. So So I'm seeing from a teacup pattern, right? From a teacup pattern, if you even if you don't use teacup, just put your fib, this last high and this last low. And do you see the 50, the 60?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep drawing this thing wrong. So let me draw it correctly. Using from right to left, from bottom to the top, right?
Yeah.
So this is it. This
But
area.
did that move break the high? I don't think that move broke the
No, this
high.
is the
The
high
move did not
actually.
break the high
This
though.
is the high I'm looking at.
Nevertheless, let's just wait on Monday. Let's,
Yes,
Monday is usually some funny days.
this is the
And
high I'm looking at. This one. I
yeah, did
didn't
it break
draw it
that
from
high?
this high. Is this high? The
Oh,
highest side.
okay.
If,
Okay,
let
okay,
me pull
okay.
it so that you can see. Is this high I used? I didn't use this high.
Nice.
See it to this high. This high.
Okay. Yeah, I see that now.
You see what I'm saying now? Yeah.
Yeah.
So see. Sharp what? Sharp entry, but we cannot tell. Oh, wait for your confirmations. Wait for your
Yeah.
if this was on the 1 hour, sorry, if this was on the 1 hour, I mean 4 hour, let's see. If this was 1 hour, I'm trying to see that move. Aha. This was the last move. From here to there. Still tallies, Mr. Lucky. Still tallies. Fine. Still tallies real good. From here to there. Pull back here. But let's not look at it. Let's wait for our confirmation. So looking at this box now, where I'm seeing a sharp entry. All right. I'll come down because this is the 1 hour time frame. I'll come down to like the 5 minutes time frame and look for my reason to enter this buy. So I'm not entering until I see a small W pattern on the 5 minutes. Do you get? That's how I do my entries. Until I see that, I'm not getting in. Others will call it a rejection. All right. So this is what we're actually looking for. Let me see how it looks on the 5 minutes. This whole place like that. So it looks like she's giving us an extended W right there. I'll be waiting to see a retest to take this market up. To be honest, since I've marked this as a bullish level, but we are not sure, like I said, until she breaks this level, which is the neckline of the W, I'm not going in. So you have to be careful. You have to be really careful. Okay, so you can see how it looks on the 5 minutes, but on the 1 hour is just a rejection. I don't know if Mr. Lucky is still with us.
I'm still with you. Yeah, I'm still with you.
So that's how I take my entries. If I see
I can see what you're doing.
Yeah, if I see the entry on a high time frame, I come down to a lower time frame and look for a reason. So if it breaks this high, this neckline, then I'm going in for that buy. I'm going in for that buy. So my confluence, I've gotten like 3 out of, if I'm looking for confluence, I look for at least 5 confluences. I'm looking for 5 confluences. So if I see a break, it tallies with my cup and handle, it tallies with other things. So these are the things you look for when you are trading. All right, these are the things you look for. So GJ,
That's what you call an edge. You call it an edge.
Yeah.
That's the edge in the market.
An edge in the market. So for GJ, this is what we are expecting. Or if she hits your stop loss, which is why you should never over leverage, nobody knows, nobody is God over the market. So if she still goes and hits stop loss from this buy, you know that, okay, you wait for her to get here, or you can as well want to continue the sell, whatever works for you. You can want to continue the sell after she hits your stop loss, okay? And then wait for her to draw into this liquidity right here. So different ways to kill a rat, more like.
Yeah.
So this is GJ. We've done gold, we've done GJ. Happy are those that are in class, because I might not just share this recording. I will just give it to Mr. Lucky. I will just not share it. I will just not share it, because those that didn't come to class are the ones that will cry. And I mean, that are here, they are not missing anything, because they will see. I'm dropping the recording for them. So this is cool. Next is GU, I guess. Are we looking at GU? If you leave me, I don't want to look at
I think you chose GJ and G card. Gbpjpy AD.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything USD. USD is acting real funny. She's moving real funny. I'll prefer G card. Wow, we might have to stop here because this is getting too long.
Yeah, it's really getting very long.
Let's just stop at these two. Do you know these two can feed us for the whole week?
For the whole month. For the whole month, actually. For the whole month.
The GJ.
Honestly, for the whole month. See,
I'm telling you.
You just need good moves. You just need the market to move well, and you have your trade on there. Break even, wait for the market to do its thing, take your profit and leave.
Yes, guys, let's just look at GJ and gold. To be honest, I think we are good for today. If you have questions, please make some noise or drop it in the chat box for Mr. Lucky, my honorable guest.
Thank you very much, ma.
My senior in the game.
Let me just share this with you guys in less than 5 minutes. So I want you guys to understand the fact that trading is simple. Nevertheless, it's not easy. Okay? And there are these 5 fundamental truths that changed my trading game, that turned everything for me. And when I understood these things, everything started working out well for me, because for a fact, they do work. The first and most important thing you must understand as a forex trader or as a trader, regardless of what you are trading, whether you are trading stocks, crypto, indices, synthetic indices, whatever you are trading, you must understand these things. The first fundamental truth about trading is that you don't know what's going to happen. That is, anything can happen. So knowing fully whether anything can happen will cause your mind to think in terms of protecting your capital. And number one thing is, protection of capital is a must. That's your aim is not to just make money. Nevertheless, that's the target, but you must protect your capital. I've never seen anybody that goes into business without thinking about how they can preserve their capital. So like any other business out there, trading is also a business, and you must always plan out how you are going to trade in terms of protecting your capital. So anything can happen in the market. Always use proper risk management, regardless of who the signal is coming from. Even if the signal is coming from the best trader. See, I don't even believe there's such thing as the best trader in the world or something that would now give you a signal, and then off of that signal, you now make a fortune or whatnot. Guys, trust me, even the hedge fund traders, even the bank traders, even the big traders in the world, they still use proper risk management. Okay? Mike Bilafori preaches this to his students. He preaches this to the world. There is nothing that is as good as proper risk management. With that, you can trade with a calm mind. You won't have to be trading and you'll be sleeping, and then you will just wake up with a shock thinking about your positions in the market. So it's only when you have a fixed bias, it's only when you have a fixed bias that you can perceive market information as threatening. For example, when some players are going long, when they are buying, every red candle that forms, every candle that goes against their position is making their heart beat really fast. So that's aside, okay? Just know that market information is never threatening. The market is never against you. It's just you trading, okay? The market is never against your positions on one thing or the other. And I want you guys this week to focus on taking the trades. Focus on trading. Just focus on trading objectively. Focus on trading objectively. And what that means is that you're not bringing in your emotions to the market. You're not bringing in your rent. My rent is getting due soon, or this thing is happening soon. I need money. I need to risk 50%. You are not bringing those things to the table. Focus on trading objectively. What does it mean to trade objectively? It means to know fully whether in the market anything can happen. So you must use proper risk management. set a stop loss. Whenever you see your edge, like everything we've been doing here is an analysis. It's part of what an edge is. She was saying, if price breaks this level, I will buy. If price breaks this level, I will sell. The moment she sees her edge, she's getting on the trade. I don't expect her to think twice. I do not expect her to start thinking and start saying, I have faith is going to. In trading, there's no such thing
There's
as
no
I have
such
faith.
thing like that.
If you like, carry
It happens
Bible
or
and
it
start
doesn't.
praying and put it on your head. If you like, put the Bible on your head and pray, or sleep with the Bible on your head. There is no such thing as I have faith and this is going to happen. You have to trade objectively. And what that means is keep emotions aside.
Yes.
Okay? Keep emotions aside. Keep fear away from your trading. Keep revenge away from your trading. Keep some of you is actually your character, your habits that is making you trade really bad. You are good traders. Technical analysis is one of the simplest things. I mean, she told me the other day that her daughter can even analyze the chart or can even tell that this is a turning point in the market. So you can even teach a child, a 10-year-old child can learn technical analysis. So it's not really about technical analysis. It's actually about you. Okay? Success in trading depends on you. It doesn't depend on the chart. It actually depends on you. Know when to stay out, know when to buy, know when to take your profit. And when you take your profit, when you see the money in your broker account, please make sure you withdraw it. See it in your bank
I've been
account. The moment you
shouting
start
it.
to see it
We
in
draw
your
even if
bank
it's
account,
$20 every Friday. Collect your money. Oh.
collect your money, see it in your bank account. When you see it in your bank account, that is when it feels real to you. That is when trading feels real to you. If you don't see it in your bank account, you still think that this thing is just a game and we are playing here. Guys, we are not playing. Everything I have today is from trading. I started trading when I was just a kid, when I was just a child. Okay? Everything I have today is literally from trading. Okay? I started trading at the age of 18. Every single thing I have today is from trading. When they see me in my state, they think probably I'm into fraud. I'm doing
Yahoo!
Yahoo. And it's funny, but everything I have today, the way I look, the way I dress, what I eat, where I go to, the places I go to, the events I attend, everything is from trading. And that's because I started withdrawing my profit at a very young age. Okay? Weekend $20, weekend $50. Now dollar is favoring me. If I withdraw $100, it's 100 and
Wallahi,
something.
wallahi.
If I withdraw $200, it's 200 and something K.
Yeah.
Like, guys, see, I'm not just talking, I'm talking to you from experience, okay? This is a trader that has passed so many prop firm accounts, done multiple withdrawals from prop firm, okay? I'm one of the persons that started making it from prop firm as at far back 2021, 2022. So, guys, it is possible, okay? I remember somebody commented on one of my videos the other day, said he was just looking up to me and he said to himself that if Flourish could do it, I can do it, okay? Traders are making it. They don't have to it. I still look up to the guys that are making $1,000 a day, $5,000 a day, $10,000 a day. The first time I had my $100 day, I was super excited, and that was in 2021. Following that, I think 2022, I had my first $1,400 days, $1,400 day. I felt like I was on top of the world. Following that, I had $1,700 day. So that's how level up. And for you to level up, you need to make sure you harness what you have within you. Trust me, it is possible. There are guys that are making $10,000 in a day, $20,000 in a day, $50,000 in a day. I'm not saying that you should pursue that. Nevertheless, the reason why they are being able to do that is because they are trading well. There's a difference between trading well and trading to make money. There's really a difference. Okay, I think I'll stop there for now. And I want you to know that consistency is all about trading well, not necessarily to be consistently profitable. You have to trade well, and trading well simply means you are using proper risk management. You always use your stop loss. Every trade does not affect you. The next trade you are taking is independent of the last trade, and that's why I love Trader Tom very well. For those of you that don't know him, Trader Tom is an advanced man. I think he's close to 60 years, and he's been trading for over 23 years now. And Trader Tom made me understand what trading was really all about. This guy can have 7 losses in a row and still take the next trade. He
Because
has 7
his
losses.
his risk management is tight. If they
He's
collect
tight. He's on point. He's on point.
That's what I
And
told
when I'm
people. You
looking
can have losing streaks and still make it. You can lose for a whole week.
and
And
funny
one
enough,
trade,
guys,
you make
funny
everything
enough,
back.
I'm talking about a trader that trades $4,000, $7,000 a point. That is $5,000 a pip. Okay? If the market moves a pip, it's $5,000. So if he lost 10 pips, he has lost $50,000 on that trade. This is a big trader. He trades millions and he still trades well. There are times I look at he posts his statement.
I know him.
Elderly man, yeah, he's close to 60. He posts his statement, and when you look at the statement, you're like, oh, more. How did you place the next trade after these 4-5 trades losses in a row?
Big losses that
big losses. You'll be seeing his losses. His losses are like 40K, 30K, 50K, 60K. And he will still place the next trade. Trader Tom, where you see this mind, and he will tell you that the best loser wins.
Yeah.
He knows how to cut his losses short. You can go on YouTube and search his name, and you see his videos, his teachings on trading psychology. He has one of the best teachings on trading psychology too. So yeah, guys,
it's not a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yeah, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. I think we've been able to cover technical analysis, and as well, I've been able to cover at a length
mindset,
psychology.
Yes.
Yeah, everything is mindset. Everything is actually mindset. Trading is a game of the mind. That's what I call it. I call it a game of the mind, because you are going to see your profit floating, and you are going to think, the last time I didn't take my profit. Just have a plan, I beg. You guys should just have a plan. Have a trading plan. Keep a trading plan. It's very, like, I have books here on my shelf that I've written, so like I have so many journals that I've been writing since 2019. My first journal is still with me here. Okay, my first trading journal is still in my room. So keep a journal, guys. It's really going to help you. And try to record your trades. Record your trades. When you are trading, maybe you take screenshots. You will learn from them.
Thank you so
I think
much.
that will be all, man.
Thank you so much. I was so happy to bring you on this live, so that people can learn from you and see that it is possible. And usually,
thank you for having me, man.
It's not just about, you heard him say, it's not just about the profits. It's a lot more than that. There is nothing as beautiful. In fact, sometimes I make up charts and just look at it, just to enjoy watching it play out. Okay.
Yeah.
Your analysis play out, you are already a winner. It's not just
you're learning. You're learning
every day. You are growing. Thank you so much. And let me see. Mr. Lucky, do you trade against the trend ever?
Of course, at some point you will trade against the trend.
Sometimes, anyway, it depends on the time frame, right? Where you see it. Yes, it depends on time.
So guys, when it depends on what it means. If I ever trade against the trend, at some point every trend is going to end.
Exactly.
Okay, maybe he's asking me if I start catching the trend at the very beginning. I don't really know how to catch it at the very, very beginning. I don't focus my attention on catching it at the beginning. I only focus on catching, and I use my daily time frame to determine my trend. So if I'm really going to say the overall trend has changed, I must see a break of structure on that daily time frame. So if I'm trading it on a 1 hour time frame, I'm trading a trend in trend. So what I'm trying to explain right now, I would have loved to explain it with a chart, just probably show you what I'm talking about with a chart. Nevertheless, just try to listen to me, understand. I don't catch the trend at the exact turning point. I don't focus on that. That was not how I was taught. We join the trend. We don't begin the trend.
Okay, let me make it easy for him. You are a continuation trader. I am a universal trader. I like to catch it from when it is turning, and that is why I teach them the extended M's and the extended W's. Now,
those are trend reversal patterns.
Yes, trend reversal patterns. So I am a reversal trader. Mr. Lucky is a continuation trader. Nevertheless, I've taught you that once you see maybe this is a bullish trend and it's about to turn, right? Once you see this, some people might not bother entering at that fair value gap or at the decline. They wait. Now, this is Mr. Lucky. Mr. Lucky will wait to see a trend happen.
Exactly. And then I'll take the next. I'll start looking for those lower highs. And so I can trade from those lower highs.
And this is me. So people like me, it is not against the trend still, because we are waiting to catch it from the beginning. But Mr. Lucky is one of those people that take very low risk. He wants to see it move before he gets it. So he doesn't mind losing from here. I've taught them about that low risk trade. He doesn't mind losing. Where's my ruler? Where's my ruler? Sorry, give me a second.
It's on the side. Yeah.
Yes. So Mr. Lucky is willing to lose from here to here.
But that next lower high, I'm catching
You
it.
don't enter. This second one.
Because then I already know what the market is doing.
Exactly.
By then, I'm already sure what the market is doing.
Exactly. So
I
you're
must catch
either
down.
waiting to enter here or to the point of interest here, because you've already seen two lows, right? So you already know that. You see that she's going to take off from 50.
And what happened? How this came about was because I mastered market structure. So learning market structure simply means that you have to wait for the market to start trending before you can actually see the structure very well. You cannot be seeing structure when the market has not started forming structure. So a break of structure is sometimes one thing I notice about break of structures, like this area that just broke structure. Sometimes market can break structure for a liquidity grab.
Yes, well,
it can break structure.
Inducements.
I think that's what you guys call it. It can break structure. It can give you candle closes below that structure. You will just see it will give you clear candle closes. And that was actually why I stopped trading from the exact turning point, because most of the times when I come on the chart, I'll see that this thing breaks structure. Waiting can happen here. I will see that the market broke structure, gave me that pattern that I was supposed to see, and all of a sudden it's still continuing that trend. And that's why they will tell you the trend is your what? Is your friend.
Yes, trend is your friend. So that's, I also taught them that about it going back to the point of interest. You know, somebody might see there will be something here that it will come and grab first. Go back to that point of interest.
Exactly. Look for lower highs that on a lower time frame.
Yes, and still
for real, your students are actually very lucky. They are one of the luckiest persons on earth, honestly.
I try, my brother.
Honestly, they are very lucky people. If a guy should teach you forex, if a man should teach you forex, especially a young guy, a guy that is probably less than 30, if he teaches you forex, the tendency that you are going to make it is totally dependent on you. Is totally, because you have to learn what he teaches you, then move away from him completely before you can actually learn. Because once you are seeing his doings, you will think this thing is easy. And the way they will present forex
to you, make them look so easy.
Yeah, they will present forex to you as though it's easy. Remember I said it's simple, but it's not easy. There's a difference. Forex trading is simple. It doesn't make it easy. It's still a difficult. I'm telling you guys for fact that this is one of the most difficult career path that you can succeed. Okay, it's very difficult. They will make you think it's simple because these guys have been trading for 8 years, 10 years. Even a woman that has been trading for over 8 years, will still trade objectively. It has been proven that women trade more objectively than men. It's been proven. This is not, I'm not saying it because Mrs. Choma is here. It has to do with ego. It has to do with how men are built. Men are very good with revenge trading. Men are very good with, I've seen Abi Forex trade. Okay, I've watched him trade. Okay? You know that guy goes live. He goes live on news trading days. He goes live a lot.
Him and what's the name of that
Forex?
Jeffrey
too. I've seen how this guy trade. Abi Forex can make decisions really fast. Market will just take his stop loss and the guy said, okay guys, when he breaks this level, let's buy. The moment that buy doesn't work, let's sell. It's just chasing the market. It's just, no, I'm not saying he's not a good trader. That's not what I'm saying.
No, it works for him. If it's working for him, man, who are you to say? If it's working for him, it doesn't mean it will work for you. So, you just have to find your edge.
But from my end, I'm looking at him. I'm like, yeah, you are chasing the market. Chill now. What's happening here?
Yeah, exactly. Why are you doing this? Those guys are aggressive.
So yeah, guys, trust me, you guys are lucky. Just pay attention. Make sure that you pay attention to her when she's teaching you. She's teaching you from experience. She's taking her time to teach you. It's not easy for her, guys. It's not really easy for her. It's not easy for her. She's taking her time. There are other things that she could have been doing. She's a mother. She's taking her time to attend to you guys. So, and for the fact that you guys did not come on board today, they can't even hear me. Your students, they didn't come on board today. They can't
It's
even
only
hear
my
me. I'm
students.
thinking
It's
about
only a few of my students. All of them, yeah. Melvin is the only person I don't know. Every other person, yeah, they are my mentees. You know, they're already paying for. So you see, those are the ones that really want it. If I drop this record, you'll be surprised that a lot of people will watch it on that free channel, but they will not
true.
and ask their questions live. If I drop it on the Telegram channel, a lot of people will watch it. You understand?
Guys, trading is a game changer for you. It's a life-changing tool. I see it as a life-changing tool. And remember, guys, this is an avenue for you to take capital and put it into something else. Okay? When you make money, withdraw the profits, invest it in something else, invest it in something that is more stable.
Yeah, than trading.
Than trading. Invest your money, buy lands, buy assets. Okay.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
folks.
much, Mr. Lucky. God bless you for coming.
Thank you very much, man.
I will send you the recording, and I hope at least, I mean, if you even have mentees, one day, you know, we can merge and everybody learns from everybody.
We can do that. We can actually do that.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Lucky. We would love to have you again someday. Shame on those that couldn't.
Thank you, Mr. Chidi. Thank you, Mr. Chidi.
Yes, Mr. Chidi. Mr. Chidi is from Canada, all the way from Canada.
Wow.
Joining us, one of my very good mentees. Yes. And Mr. Solomon.
I think there are so many traders there too at Canada. So many persons are trading there too.
Oh, they don't joke. Oh, they don't joke in Canada. They don't joke. They don't joke in Canada.
You need that extra income, you know?
Yeah, very necessary. All right. Have a lovely weekend. Let's just stick to gold and GJ. Let's stick to this analysis. Take your trades. Take your trades on your own account. I'm doing copy trading for some of my mentees already. They've already seen that last week was bad for me as well. I still made $20. I still made $20 and more.
That's amazing.
But for them that came in with copy trading, is either they are still on their 3K or there's a loss. So just relax, everything will be all right. We are still take these trades on your own account, and then I will take it on my own copy trading, and let's go. We'll go with the flow. I'm sure we'll make a lot of money this coming week.
Definitely. We hope to make a lot of money.
We are coming for if we sell is this one at the 1976.
76 level.
Yeah, I mean, look at all that liquidity for inducement. If she's going to continue going up, she has to clear all that before going up at least. So thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely rest of the weekend. Bye. Mr. Solomon, me and you.